Hello everyone and welcome back. And this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Capricorn for the week of February 23rd. And at this time I'd like to give a very special thank you to each and every one of you out there who have been subscribing to my channel and helping it grow and getting it noticed. And sharing with others. Thank you so much for doing that. As well as all the thumbs up on all the videos that you've watched. And also hitting that hype button. That was a very nice surprise. Thank you. And of course, all the lovely comments. I do read them and answer them. And they definitely give me a lift for the week. So thank you for doing that. I'm glad that you're appreciating them. Some of you are letting me know that you've subscribed because you've managed to watch these. So again, thank you for that. Okay. Ooh. Well, starting out with the Seven of Cups. So needing to make a decision. You've been thinking about doing something for a while now. Now this could be a hobby, something that you thought of doing. There's so many areas where we all daydream, and this is yours. And you're wondering, what it would be like to, whatever, finish that question for yourself, and you're trying to figure out, do I really want to do this or not? So you're asking yourself a pretty big question this week. No longer daydreaming about something, really considering stepping into this. No longer just sitting there thinking about it and wondering, coulda, woulda, shouldas. You're asking yourself, do I really want to try this out? So, wow. But you have a decision you need to make. And the Ten of Pentacles. Well, for some of you, this may be an inheritance coming in. And it doesn't have to be from anybody that you immediately know. This may be somebody that you've never met. A great aunt or uncle or somebody like that. And they've left you something of significance. And it is going to help you to take one of these daydreams and bring it into a reality. So that's why you're trying to make that decision. You've now want to leave a legacy for your own. This could be a home, a vehicle, but you are, gaining something here. And it's helping you to realize, I guess, your own immortality in some cases. Like, what would you like to leave for your family in the future? But you are investing this to make sure that it continues to grow. Oh, Six of Rods. Good for you. You're finally getting your attaboys. People are actually starting to not only recognize what you bring to the table, but appreciate it and tell you. And that in itself sometimes is very nice to hear. You don't always get the attaboys that you deserve. So this is the week that people are actually starting to not only admit, but say to you that, that was a good job, or, you did very well, or look how far you've come, which helps you to continue on your path. Yeah, Nine of Cups, the fruits of your labor. Well, you have really come a long ways. You've put your head down. You did the work you had to do in order to achieve, what you have this far in your life. And now you're allowing yourself to reward yourself, and that's beautiful. You're not thinking about anything in particular. You just want to enjoy yourself. Do something that makes you feel good. So you are really enjoying this week of looking into your future, which way you want to go, what you want to have, all those sort of beautiful, beautiful questions. Oh, look at that. Look at that for a companion. Two of Cups. A commitment. Somebody that really gets you. Like, wow. If this is a commitment as in a partnership, it is going to be one beautiful ride. Because you really think alike, You have the same mindset. You enjoy the same things. You don't try to, show up one way or the other for somebody else. You are just being you and appreciated. You can finish each other's sentence. You enjoy the same things. So it really helps you to feel fulfilled. So I really like that one for you. Oh, well, some of you are thinking of moving to some place where you feel at home. And you're realizing that, and admitting to yourself, you don't not have to be admitting it to anyone else, but you've been going against the current for a while and feeling like you're content but not overly fulfilled or happy. And you're realizing that by making this move, taking this opportunity, it's going to not only increase your life health-wise and mind-wise, but pocket-wise as well. So you are really, some of you maybe have put in for a resume, like a job somewhere and on a lark, and they answered you and said, yes, if you can, be here next month or in the next couple months, whatever it happens to be, it's yours. And it's going to pay you more. You're going to be much more content. And you are now willing to not only just think about this, but to do it. So, wow. And it's going to be a good move for you. You're going to be content, happy, fulfilled, feel like you're going to the right place, the right time. So you're not only is your increase in your finances, but in your health as well. So, wow, that's beautiful. And the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, good news coming in about your finances. There's opportunities here. There's no doubt about that. And you're realizing it's time to close the deal, accept the offer, whatever it happens to be. It's a new adventure, a new assignment, starting something fresh and new, and you are looking forward to it. You really are. And your health is getting much better. You're made some good investments here. Your work is now becoming more pleasurable to you. You're starting to enjoy your surroundings, the people that you have to be near and work with. You are feeling just right place, right time, and the right opportunity. So, wow. And the Five of Cups. Yes. Looking back, having a few moments of disappointment, regret, all the things that is normal. And just, you're not staying there, but you're realizing that, yeah, you've maybe made some mistakes, but nothing that's not fixable. Can't undo it, can't fix it, can't change what is gone in the past, but you can learn from it. And that's what you've done here. You now are much wiser going forward, understanding that this will not repeat itself. You've learned valuable lessons, and now you're ready to pick up the cups, stop living in the past of regrets, and step into your future. Oh yeah, see? The Death card. You are definitely making a move. You really are. You've decided to shut the door on different things in your past and move into the future. This unfortunately could have been, a death of a loved one for some of you. So I'm very sorry for that. But it's going to give you that chance of beginnings again, to change, to transform. This is an ending of one cycle to start a new cycle for yourself. So, but I'm thinking more along the lines that this is, and this could be like an ending to a job, whatever it happens to be for you, but you're learning to release it and let it go. You've had the experience and now you want to start again fresh somewhere else. So you're letting go of some things from the past, shutting the door on them, taking the experiences and all that with you, and stepping on a new cycle. Yeah, Six of Cups. Nostalgia, looking back at things, happier times, memories, Maybe perhaps when you were much younger, maybe you ran into somebody you hadn't seen in a long time, or heard about somebody, and it just sort of brings you back to that time that you were together and how you were laughing. And this could have been like when you were much younger, but you are really just living in that moment ever so fleetingly, enjoying the memories of it. And the High Priestess, look at the balance. You really are stepping into your power, your strength, your dreams. You're not thinking about and dwelling on the past so much anymore. You've acknowledged it, but you're driven to trust your instincts, trusting in yourself. You have a higher way of doing things, and there's nothing wrong with that. You just think that way naturally. So you are feeling more balanced. Things are really starting to come together for you. You're not questioning stuff so much, and you're okay with being a little bit different from the rest. You don't like to be in the cookie cutter area. You like to be an individual, and you are a strong, driven person. Yeah, look at that, the Temptress. So starting fresh, new beginnings, just the beginning of this, realizing this is opportunities, you're taking them, and you're feeling more that this is the right thing to do for yourself because there's balance, there's harmony. You're being sensible for what you desire in life. You're finding the meaning that makes you content and happy, and those that you care around you. So you are really thinking, pardon me, not only about yourself, but those that surround themselves are near you. Wow, you are really picking a new path. And it's, and it is a good connection. Like, you really talked this one out. You thought about what your next move is. You're not doing anything off the cuff. You're doing things more in a mind full of thought. Yeah, the Empress. Definitely making a decision. Understanding it's time. And you know what the cost is. You're more than aware than most. You're not asking for anybody to help you. So this is your own abundance, your own finances, your dream, your companionship, your accomplishments, your growth, and you're taking action. You really wanted this new beginning, and you already have experienced what it is like to do this. And now you're making a new decision. Understanding, yes, some things are going to change, but to you, they're better. So, wow, you are thinking of moving here for many of you. Taking that dream and opportunity and going with it. Not questioning it. Understanding that it is truly an opportunity. And you need to act fast on it. All right. Yeah. Talk about acting fast. There's your 8 of Rods. New opportunities. Looks like for travel for some of you that you may have to make a quick trip somewhere. This may be an invitation to do something that normally you don't normally do, but you're willing to do that. And this looks like a trip by plane for many of you. And it's requiring that you make a quick decision on something. An opportunity has presented itself to you this week, and you're realizing that it's not going to wait for you, because time never waits for anyone, and that you need to make a decision. So you're talking this over, figuring out what your guys' next best move is. For many of you, like I said, it is a new beginning, and you're willing to move in order to accomplish this. So, it's a big decision. All right, and your Oracle card. Oops, tried to run away. All right. It's time to take action. Be fearless and happily pursue your most treasured dreams. Amazing career opportunities. Wow. So congratulations. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will definitely talk to you again next week. Bye for now.